Hey guys, I thought of something funnier than part 24. Part 25! Welcome back to the Walk for Demon Souls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD. And we left off here in the stink hole of the game, man. This terrible, terrible place. It's about to get a whole lot more terrible, though. Let us transition through the fog and see what awaits us down here yonder. This looks like a cleric. You can tell by the hood, man. I know that starting armor anywhere. No, this guy's not going to wake up. Don't worry about it. But you see there's like dead rats here. It's kind of like a little bit of foreshadowing. In the last episode, I did point out this plank over here. And don't worry, we're going to jump down there and get that stuff. Don't worry. Got you covered. But we're going to go deal with the damn plague rats first. They suck. Plague rats are awful, man. Got a stray guy right here. Looks like he wants to cause us some trouble. Are we going to let him? No. Of course not. Feel my attack of opportunity. Alright, lock on, don't lie, so be careful. Click that stick in, man. Wait for these guys to wake up. Looks like there's two of them this time. Fine with me. Ooh, faint stone shard. Okay, there shouldn't have been anything else up here. I don't think, anyway. No. Nope. Okay, good. Now we're going across this bridge, and I think we're going to run into our first big guy. What is that? Who's freaking out? Who's mad? Alright, there's where the item is. We'll get that in just a second. There's a crystal lizard nearby, I think. I can hear him. Somewhere. Take my word for it. He's here. Yeah, what are you doing, man? Crazy dance moves. We have bugs. Big bugs. And we got a guy waiting for us. Look at that, man. Look at he's holding that shiv, dude. He's like... He's ready. Alright, so let's run forward. Try to get us to... Come on, man. I'll kill you through the wall. I don't give a shit. So I'll show you how to deal with the bugs in just a second. Let's get this guy first. Do not fall on this part. It's quite easy to. Don't let FromSoft have their way with you. So this guy's gonna wake up. Doesn't look like we can aggro him though. I'm really trying. Come on. Yep. So the game is not gonna let you just have the easy way out. They're not gonna be like, oh, I remember that guy wakes up. Nope. They're gonna make you endure him. Well, that noise was rather pathetic. Let's see. Where's the lizard? He's like right here somewhere. I can hear him. It's like right over there, maybe. All right. So there's kind of the path forward. Like as you can see, we're gonna do like the big drop down to get to that item, and then we're gonna go do this little side path over here with all those items. So for these things, what I like to do... Oh my god, my computer, or my controller is drifting. I don't like that. I like to shoot them like right in the face. Because then they do that. But once they're no longer inflated... Wait, where'd he go? Did he just run away? Huh. Kind of interesting. Oh, God. Oh, come on. There we go. So this is where the rats are going to come in. They're always right beneath this filthy woman here.
You there. Won't you please buy something? My poor child is hungry.
Alright. So the important thing that she sells is these. She sells the lotuses. This black pine resin is also very good. It's just a better version of regular pine resin for your weapon. It's strong flames instead of regular flames. And she also has a couple weapons. She's got the war pick, the halberd. She's got poison arrows, boy. Yep, those are good ones, but they're expensive. They're 400 a pop, dude. I can only buy 4 of those with 1,800 souls. Are you kidding me? Then she also sells the chainmail, stone of ephemeral eyes, which is expensive, and she only has 1. And then grass jelly. So, here's what I'm gonna do.
You don't deserve to die, so let me give you some advice. This place buzzes with pests fattened on a diet of souls. You could do worse than keep some lotuses for protection. The price of survival can never be too high, can it?
I think it can, because your lotuses are super expensive, and I already have some.
How many years has it been since that witch Astraya came to this valley with that squid-headed knight? Those ridiculous white robes of hers. I swear I caught her glaring at my son in disgust. Yes, it's true. She's as nasty as they come. And she's a demon to boot. Not that it surprises me.
Interesting. So she seems to be the only one here that's sane and not hostile, and yet she's the only one that doesn't like Astraya. Everyone here that's already lost their mind and is soul-starved and whatever, they seem to be worshipping her.
You could do worse than the price of some curses. Did that witch send you to do?
Alright, so she has all of her stuff for sale here, and she says something about, like, my child is hungry. We don't see where her son is, though. There are some theories online that her son is actually, like, an enemy down here. Ooh, bug dropped something. Marrow stone, if I care for that. But, yeah, man. I think the only thing really worthwhile buying from her is poison arrows, because they're going to be super duper helpful against that stupid ass blue dragon in 1-4 once we get there. So I'll come find her at some point, buy a shit ton of those, but not right now. Alright, for this part, lock on, damn it. For this part, firebombs. Firebombs, firebombs, more firebombs, because the rats cause plague, and it's not good, man. It's terrible. It's really going to give you a hard time. So, kill them with fire. That's what you want to do. Yep. 100%. It is not a waste of your ammunition or your resources. Kill the rats with fire. And even your arrows are good to use on these rats. Once they start attacking you, they start building plague. And we don't have as many... Oh my god. We don't have as many Widow's Lotuses as we do the other ones. So we really want to be careful around these stupid rats. We drop archstone shards, though, which is kind of cool. Crescent moon grass, okay. Alright, like I said, we're approaching our first big guy. So, let's use our handy-dandy telescope. This guy. They got Broly's down here, you know. He's basically the same as the other guys. He's a giant depraved one, but he's got like a what's that guy's name? The guy from Kiss. I can't freaking remember his name. Gene something, the bass player for Kiss. They have a Gene tongue, man. Look at him. But Gene Simmons, yeah, that's his name. I don't listen to Kiss. Leave me alone. But they got that big bonk, dude. You see that bonk in his hand? Like, he's gripping it hard enough to just splinter the handle. Like, and he's also losing his mind. His brain itches, apparently. All right, I'm done National Geographicing this guy. But what I want to do, before we mess with any of this, is I want to go back up and I want to take the plunge. Do I have the cat ring? I think I have the cat ring. Maybe I don't. Nope, we don't. Hopefully I can survive the fall. That's all I have to say. But let's go. Gotta go back up the ladder, I think, wherever it is. And we're gonna go do this. It's not gonna be as bad as you think, I promise. We're just gonna have to drop down. It might actually be one of those scenarios where you don't take any fall damage, but I don't know. We're gonna have to try. It is slightly easy to mess this part up, though, so, like, gotta be careful where you drop down. I think ideally what we want to do is we want to land on one of these, like, breakable things, you know what I mean? I wonder if I can land on the cliff right there. Would that break my fall? No. Okay. All of you must die. So, yeah, two-hand your weapon for this part. Like, as soon as you land, make sure you're holding it with both hands. Maximum damage. So Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, and then down that way. That's the Crystal Lizard. Who invited you? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where'd you come from, God Eye Joe? So the lizard here is a trap. Lock on don't lie, but lock on here kind of sucks. Lock on in this game kind of sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get just barely close enough to be able to lock on to the lizard with my bow, and we're going to clean him up. So let's do it, yo. There we go. And now we can deal with the guys as they stand up and try to attack us. One being right here. You know there's going to be more than one. FromSoft would do us like that. So if you run forward and try to get that lizard like that, it's a trap. This guy's going to stand up. It's a faint stone. Don't really care about that. Stay down. Don't let me interrupt your nap. Shield up. You see that? I knew there was another one. I heard him. I got a bug right there. Careful getting this item. There's another guy right there holding the bridge. Yeah. Alright, let's kick this. Be able to get across. It'll take us right back to where our first big guy is. Right back to where the rats were. Alright, so we know how to deal with these guys. Shooting from a distance because I'm fairly certain that that's with a blessed mace. Yeah. Cool. What I really like about that is it is 100% Dark Souls. Or, well, okay, so this game came first. I make a lot of these comparisons as in, like, comparing Dark Souls to Demon Souls, but, like, do not make the mistake. I know Dark Souls comes first. Or Demon Souls comes first, I know that. But in Dark Souls, you can get the same thing. You can get a blessed mace in Dark Souls, and it's very good for catacombs. It helps with undead enemies. But in this game, the blessed mace is just ideal for faith builds. Doesn't necessarily have a special effect on it. The lava bow, if you didn't go with flame toss or whatever it's called, flame spray, for these guys. Okay, yeah, they're gonna throw rocks down. Gotta be careful. He isn't coming over here for some reason. I don't know why. Get a couple more shots on him. There we go. Our bow does a lot of damage, so I'm not super worried about it, but what we want to do for this guy is the flame toss. However, these guys up top here behind us are going to drop down. Gotta be careful. This is actually ideal, though. This is going easier than I thought. I don't want to use all my flame arrows on this guy because these flame arrows are a pulling tool. They're not a damage source, really. Oh, come on. There we go. This is going to be our damage source. Oh, shit. Until we run out. This guy is angry. You don't want to get trapped with these guys. They do a lot of damage, man. Alright, now. Yes! There we go. So, they don't have an absurd amount of health. They definitely take more damage than the little guys. Like, make no mistake of that. Are you going to drop down? They're supposed to. Huh. Here, let me... Whoa, look at that. That's a big knight. Who is that? He's not even human-sized. He's enormous. Damn, that's cool. But even he couldn't get through here. What a terrible way to die. Broke his back. Alright, so let's pull these guys. Alright. Turn the other cheek, brother. Come here. Where are you going to drop down at? There's a good chance they fall sometimes when they drop down, which is nice. What are you doing, man? Come down here. Alright, fine. I have plenty of arrows. I don't know why I'm being stingy. Get him out of the way so we can hit this guy. Alright, we'll take care of them because that way they're not going to be just waiting for us once we get up there. Help your future self, if you know what I mean. Okay, make sure we check around these corners. There'll be bad news waiting for us. Just like that. It's another reason you don't want to rush in there and fight the big guy. Can I get the stab off? Cannot. It's fine. Attack of opportunity, just as good. Come here. Alright, so the ones with the shiv are more mobile. Pull them ahead. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was supposed to be just an R1. Okay, dark moongrass. They almost never drop that. Interesting. Don't want to stay at half health down here. Terrible idea. Let's get some of this back. Get all of it back. Fuck it. We're going to need it. Okay, did we aggro all of them? I think we did. Cool. Time to head up. Alright. I think fire bombs are super effective on these guys. They cause plague though. Gotta be careful. I'm just like something regular to hit them with. Like throwing knives. Something. Give me a rock. I don't care. Something. There. Gotta use these for something. Okay, Marrowstone, I'm pretty sure, is for plague weapons. You know what we're gonna do for these guys? Gonna heat beam eye blast them. Demon Souls version. Just magic. A magic skewer, if you will. And I don't have second chance on, but I don't need it, because as difficult as this place is, I'm fairly confident that I can handle it. I don't think I'm going to die down here. What we are going to do is we're going to set this motherfucker on fire. Oh my god. Ah! Really? Gotta be real careful with these guys. You don't want to roll late. They are bad. Let me heal. Alright. That sucked, man. I gave myself up. Yeah, that's it. Come here. Oh my... What? Alright. Gonna use the terrain to my advantage. They will break your poise, or they will break your shield with like a single attack. You gotta be real careful. It can get ugly. Now, you can just roll behind them and whatever and just peel them apart. Can't backstab them, unfortunately. Oh, don't do that. Alright. Cannot backstab them, cannot parry them either, but they're not super hard to just melee, you just have to be careful. Shield up. Shield up. All the time. And this is not the best shield to use down here because it doesn't really have, like, ideal poison resistance or anything like that. There's nothing special about it. It's just going to help us with magic damage, really, and we don't have to worry about that down here. So here we go. This, I believe, is the Leechmonger. Alright, giant leech monster. So, he's going to start throwing stuff at us. You need to run immediately. We're going to start making our way down. So what I need to do for this part is I need some spice. And those fences will protect you for the most part, but the way you dodge those leeches is you really just run. Like if you run full speed, you'll be okay. There is poison down here that we need to be aware of. Good lord. What I'm going to do first against this guy is fire bombs. Oh, that's not doing anything. Ooh. That does great, though. So just try not to get hit by those. See, as soon as you get leeched, suddenly the fight is more annoying. Alright, so let me go down here and just finish him. Poison. So being leeched will gradually drain your health, which is bad. I know I finished that fight incredibly fast. Like, that may have been a little bit excessive, but we were more than ready for that guy. And being in this poison, we're gonna get these items real quick. I'm pretty sure this water is actively poisoning us right now. Maybe. Guess not. That's fine. Alright, good. Because we have really high poison resistance on this character. What I'm going to do real quick, before we go to that archstone, is I want to run back up because we were distracted. We had to get down there as soon as possible. There may have been some items that we could get to from up in these spots. Let's find out, shall we? Let's just be nice and thorough. Because, yeah, when you're running for your life, when you're like, no, God, I don't want to get hit by the leeches, you're not really looking around, you know, to see if there's any items. Might be tucked away. Doesn't look like it, though. Fine with me. All right. To the archstone. We got the Writhing Demon Soul, which I'm pretty sure will give us a regeneration spell. Back to the Nexus. Not bad. One boss down. 2 more to go in this level.
Beware the limits.
Yeah. Beware those who live in death should be left well alone. I get it. What? That guy didn't give a shit. Alright, fine. Let's see what we can do, man. Let's talk to Frake. Maybe Uria.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Damn it. Curse weapon, you can get that from the Penetrator. This is a fantastic spell to increase your damage. It will just increase the physical damage of the weapon. It doesn't give it any magical damage. It won't chip through shields or anything like that.
I owe my... If it is
yes,
darker.
I know, honey.
You have your wit.
And then Frake will teach you light weapon. This is also from the... what you call it, the Penetrator. This will give you crap ton of magic damage on your weapon, and it's very good, especially on things like the Blue Blood Sword. It can be very devastating. We don't need it because our weapons that we're using aren't going to be able to allow it. We can't increase the damage of our weapons. And you can't put it on a bow either, I don't think. That'd be super useful, but yeah, it's not going to do us any good for now. What we do want is we want this. I think it might be actually the Dirty Colossus that gives us the thing that I'm thinking of. But Poison Cloud is pretty important, man. I think that's what we're going to use that Writhing Demon Soul for. But we're going to go talk to our pal Saint Urbane over here just in case to make sure. Haven't repaired our stuff in a while. Probably need to. Yep.
Do come back alive.
I need your business. Yes.
Oh, is that? Do you have further offers?
All right. See what we got. God's Wrath. We could have gotten that with the Demon Soul, but with the Dragon Demon Soul, but we don't want that. Okay, Regeneration is from the Swollen Demon Soul. That's right. Okay, and then Cure. Yes, Cure all status ailments. So this is kind of tough, man. I don't know if it'd be worth more to get this because, I mean, we're going to have enough lotuses to get us through this archstone. I'm not worried about that, but sometimes you need this in a pinch, man. Like, anything can happen when you're as rusty as I am, so I think... And then anti-magic field, this just prevents magic from being able to be used at all, which is really cool. That would be super wicked to have against the old monk. But we're not going to need it because he only has 1 magic attack, and we're going to fuck his shit up. I really want this. I think I want to get regeneration because it'll be helpful in these poison areas. Probably be more useful than... And then heal. That'd be nice to have too, man. Or this. Or just antidote. You know? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't need these really. I really don't need them, but like... I'm gonna. Because I need something for that second slot, right? If I don't need this, I'll just have these 2 on. There. Simple math. Simple as it is, I'm terrible at it. I've already admit that. So now what we're gonna do, I think what I want to do, yeah, okay. So let's see. We have the next archstone that we need to go into, and there's going to be more plague and more, just like more shit involved. It's going to be a huge nightmare, but we need to go alive ourselves. We don't want to mess up our tendency, because I think in this next archstone is going to be the first of our white tendency items. I think. It's a halberd called Istrel. So yeah. Actually, that may have been in the first archstone. And maybe I just forgot to point it out, but it's on an item that you can't get to. It's a little bit above. It doesn't get knocked down until you have pure white world tendency, and Istrel's good, man. It's not like it's not necessarily the same tier as like the Blue Blood Sword or anything like that, or the Meat Cleaver, but it's still good. I like it. I think it's a fantastic weapon. So we still have a little bit of time left in this episode. Let's go do our checklist so that we don't have any unnecessary items on us or anything like that, and we will continue
Hello again. I'm keeping a
into the archstone. We don't need that. As cool as it looks like the female version of this, which is cool. I like how they automatically change the design of the armors based on the gender of your character, because in Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3, the original one, the armors were gender specific. Like, some of them you could not wear unless you were male or female. But they changed the way they look based on your gender, which is really cool. Like, obviously, this wouldn't look like this if I was on a male character. It'd be a little bit different. It'd look like Saint Urbane's, and he's right over next to us. But this kind of looks like the chick from Sword Art Online to me. I can't remember her name. It's been a very long time since I watched that anime. Okay, we have ore on us that's kind of heavy. We have heavy-ass Dark Moon Grass. I'll keep this on us just because we tend to run out. And then we picked up some weapons. We got a Blessed Mace. We got a Morning Star. Don't need a second talisman. Probably need more fire arrows, so I will do that. That is 100% worth the wait. Patches.
Ooh, I have some precious.
Okay. No, he doesn't sell them. That's
Well,
right.
there
It's
you
Blige. It's Grave Robber Blige. Not there. 5th Archstone, right? The Ritual Path. Yep, this is where we need to go. Grave Robber Blige. Nope, my neighbor's dogs are at it again. I can hear them. What are you still doing here? I killed your king. I'm your king now. Your queen.
Oh,
You.
hello.
Fire arrows. I need more. I don't know how many I had, but... How many do I have? 35? Okay. So I'm just going to max us out. We'll go to 64 then. Perfect.
Oh, gun. Be sure not to.
Alright. We can hold more than that, but I don't want more than that because it'll just make our item burden like super... Wait a minute, wait a minute. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. We need regular arrows.
Oh, hello.
Okay. These ones. Okay. We're gonna need a bunch of these. And I mean a bunch. Oh, what? I'm broke. That's why I can't buy more than 150. Or it's because of my item burden. That's what it
Be
is.
sure not to get...
Great. Alright, so let's go back to the Nexus. Let's clean up our item burden a little bit because we don't want to be maxed out. We'll put our fancy arrows away. So we're not going to need those. Not for a while. We also don't need our Uchi Katana. So we can put that away, at least for now. Alright. Wait, we need to put those in the secondary slot. Wood arrows. Good. Here we go.
Hello
You.
again. Keeping a close watch.
I have more stuff for you. These. These. What else do I have that's heavy? This. Certainly don't need those. Okay, 82. I feel like we're still heavy, man. What the hell's going on there? Oh yeah, the Uchi. This I should probably keep. Because it only weighs 1 unit. Yeah, we're good. 77.
You have a heart of gold.
Isn't that bad. Alright, let's push a little bit further in. The Swamp of Sorrow. Sounds like my toilet after White Castle. Here we go. I'll push a little bit into this place. Here we go. Oh boy, they are really setting the scene for us. Can you tell? There's like some kind of weird, some weird blood algae growing on the walls as a diversion. Okay. This is what they did really well in this place, man. The thing they did incredibly well in this archstone is they just made it to where they made you want absolutely nothing here to touch you. They did a great job. Alright, we got dead people already. This person's wearing my starting clothes. It's got the wizard set. Poor royalty, just couldn't hack it. Alright, so this place, let's look at what we're dealing with first before we move on. This is a giant poison swamp. Out in this direction, we're going to have the meat cleaver. I'm pretty sure the person wielding it, their name is like Mildred or Matilda or something to that effect. And then there's also items out there. And we're going to have to deal with a lot of poison buildup, which sucks because you move slowly through this sludge. It's very much like Blighttown. But the general course of this episode is going to be get all the items out in the swamp. And then we're going to kind of move through the middle section here. And there's going to be big guys. Like there's a big tough section out there that sucks. It's a big island of big tough guys. It's like 4 of them. And it's going to blow ass. But we got to do it, man. We are playing through this game. We are going to brave this adventure. I don't know what that little red dot is. It's messing with me. But yeah, man. And then once we get up through there, we'll start working our way through there. And this archstone is very short. It's not a super long level. And once we get up through there, that's where the boss is going to be. So let's get started. At least a little bit. I generally like these episodes to be less than 30 minutes, but whatever, man. I'm just having too much fun. Can't help it. Now, on this cliffside, we're going to deal with a lizard soon. And from what I understand on this part, let's test it. Okay, yep. See, these guys are tougher now. They no longer die in 1 hit. There is the lizard. Even after an attack of opportunity, they still take more than 1 hit to kill. So the difficulty has been ramped up just a little bit. We can't get over there, though. We're going to have to go around and activate that, kick it down. So it's probably not in our best interest to shoot the lizard yet. He's going to be dead, but like if something happens, if we make a mistake and we die before we get over there, which is going to take a minute, we lose him. So we don't want to do that. So let's do this. Noble's Lotus. We want these on hand. There we go. Got 22 of them. That's good. Use your ears, man. We're here for these enemies. And again, there's no indicator of poison buildup, which sucks. Oh my god, even 2 hits won't do. There we go. I was trying to sandwich those guys, man. I was trying to get a twofer on them. Alright, get me up. Let me back up. I don't want to get poisoned. Alright, so this armor that we're wearing is really good, though. It's going to help significantly with this poison. These things out here in the water, like, I mean, I'll just show you real quick. I'll do like a firebomb test. These guys are super weak to fire, and they usually don't mess with you. Come on. Did I just poof him out of existence? I think I did. They usually don't mess with you unless you get near them, and they will cause poison with their attacks. But what we want to do is, like, the general strategy is I want to start heading out that way into the swamp. Like, we're gonna hit this wall first. And since we have the Lotus on our hotbar, we really don't have much to worry about. And no, there's no fast way to get through here. You just kind of have to deal with it. And there's no poison bar. Like, you'll know you're poisoned when you get poisoned. So let's deal with this. Alright, and it's fine to stay poisoned for a little bit. Like, it's fine. It doesn't take too much of our health, which is good. We have plenty of poison resistance on this armor. We'll be okay. There's the meat cleaver enemy. So here's the problem with the meat cleaver enemy, is they do not have... I'm trying to use it. There we go. They do not have the bullshit weakness that we do in the swamp. Like, they move perfectly fine. Let's see if we can hit them. Damn it. Legolas would be disgusted with me right now. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. What? I hit you. Why are you ignoring me? Oh, yuck. Looks like we're going to have to, like, fuck around and find out. So this enemy is bad. Thanks for the broken sword. This enemy is, like, bad. They will seriously fuck you up if you're not ready. And they can move fast in the swamp, which is not good. Alright, here we go. You. That didn't work at all. Alright, you. I'm gonna do this. Just cheese them down a little bit. Best of my ability. My favorite way to deal with this enemy, 100%, is fire. Oh god, what am I doing? Alright. Okay. Best way to deal with that enemy, 100%. Now we can go... Well, I guess we should grab this, right? It's right in front of him. Grab this, and then I think out here in this swamp, I want to say, we're going to get Selin Vinland's stuff. And Selin Vinland is an NPC that we have not run into yet. She's looking for her brother, I believe. But Selin has very unique equipment. The cat ring, there we go. Super useful. The cat ring is awesome. Let me show you why. Not only for its amazing usage, as its utility as an item, it'll break your fall. Cool looking ring, but check this out. Look at our status bar. Little kitty up there. It's nowhere near as cool as the original game. In the original Demon's Souls, it was literally like a white cat. Love the way they did that. But, alright, let's get some of these guys. There we go. Can handle more than one of you. Come over. Oh my goodness. It's the thief ring, man. It's the thief ring. Alright, fine. Maybe we can at least whittle them down a little bit. Man, I wish this bow... Right in the back of the knee. I wish this bow had the ability to skewer the enemies. That'd be great, man. There's no great bows in Demon's Souls, though. It's just good bows. Yeah! Got him. Okay, black pine resin. That's why you don't buy it, because they're going to give you some anyway. We are not going to be able to get through this part without getting poisoned, I don't think. We're going to try our damnedest, though. Sucker stone chunks. Alright. And pure sucker stone. Alright. Sucker, I hardly even know her. Yep, there it is. God, poisons you, man. Like you are actively walking through poop, bro. Alright, so let's do this. I will end the episode here. Fun place to end it, right? Terrible place. And I'm okay that this one ran a little bit longer because this is a very difficult archstone, requires a lot of tact and patience, and it would be bad to just run through here and blast through this place without really explaining how to beat this level. So I'm going to give it the care it needs because I'm proud of this walkthrough and I've been having a lot of fun so far. But thank you guys so much for joining me in the Valley of Defilement. We're almost through this archstone. Boss is dead ahead. And we're going to get some good stuff from here. It's going to be cool. We're going to get a couple more super iconic weapons, like the meat cleaver, the cat ring, blessed mace, and the next thing we're going to pick up that is a very deliberate reoccurring Souls item is going to blow your mind. It's going to be great. It's going to be in a giant slug nest. Some people already know what I'm talking about. So thanks so much for joining me today. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I will catch you guys in the next video.